Ladies and gentlemen, it's a chicken sandwich here, bringing you another, I've called it trial run in the past, but I'm going to call it my Games for Gold showcase. This is Battleblock Theater. If you guys haven't played this game, then you guys don't know what you're missing. It is a very fun game. It is by the Behemoth, which did Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers. So it's done by the guys who run Newgrounds, like Tom Fold, Dan Paladin, Stamper, all kinds of good people. Stamper's most notable contribution in the game is he is the announcer for the game. And I'm not recording this live like I have in the past, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the game. Because I feel like this game takes a lot of concentration to play, just a little bit. It is a platformer puzzle, kind of. You kind of got to think on your feet when playing this game, because there's several things that happen during the game that, like, you have to focus. Like on movement. Like, you see me here, I have a customized character. He has a pumpkin head. If you notice, I shot a fireball. Those are both customizable features. I can choose the pumpkin head, or I can choose the item in which I use. There are several different items you can use, like paper airplanes, guns that shoot poison bubbles, guns that shoot darts, like little Nerf darts that stick to the wall, which you can jump on. Just a whole bunch of stuff you can use. I choose the fireball because it's cool. And this is what is a boss room. I just randomly chose a section to start recording, and I'm just going into a boss room, which is basically 2 time trial levels. And you see that I pick up gems. In the game, you have to pick up 3 gems to unlock the exit, but there is up to 7 gems per level, into which you can collect, and you get a rating based on that. And if you get all 7 gems, and this little ball of yarn you see me jumping for here, you get, and a good time, you get 2 bonus gems. And the gems are used to buy character customization, which is essentially the new heads. So you'll see me make a couple mistakes here, like I fall on them spikes, and there's traps everywhere, and this game just oozes with style and personality of the people who created it. Like seriously, it definitely looks something like a good sequel to Castle Crashers, sort of. It's made by the same people who did Castle Crashers, of course, Alien Hominid. And if you played them games, you get bonus character skins, which I only have the Castle Crasher skin because I've only played Castle Crashers, but I really needed to pick up Alien Hominid. From what I heard, it's a really good game, really fun. You see lasers and this and all kinds of stuff, switches and bridges, and I'm trying to figure out how to solve this puzzle here, and there's a double jump, and like anywhere you land in the air, like you see, you grab the brick and I'll let go, I automatically still have a double jump after I let go of that, which is fun, which is a thing to consider when using strategy in this game. And there's some really hard levels in this. Like when you play online, there is a feature, map mode, which is like custom made maps made by people, and I tried to play one and I couldn't do it because it requires very, very precise timing, to the point that like you have to hop on a bubble at a particular point, jump across, land on, and then try and hit another bubble coming from the same source, and if you hit it wrong, you die. So, and this game right here is one of the reasons why I think the Behemoth is one of the best game companies. And like, they've only produced 3 games, essentially. I mean, Alien Hominid, Castle Crashers, and this. And this is one of the games that I look forward to the most whenever I heard about it. I go, Behemoth is making another game. and I was like, I love Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers was like one of my favorite games that I own on my Xbox, and I still have it to this day. It's one of the games that one of the few arcade games that I beat over and over again because I loved it so much, and it's a lot of fun, and I created new characters, and it's a lot of fun. The boss fights are interesting, the character creation, I was gonna say the boss fights again. The boss fights really make Castle Crashers. And this is no exception. I mean, you see, I complete this thing, and these sections like this right here is Stamper making jokes. He's talking about poo salad and butt, like poo on spaghetti and butt salad or whatever, and it's hilarious. And it's Stamper is one of the reasons why the game is the game. He's funny. He's the narrator. He has a whole bunch of stuff on Newgrounds, like his contribution to Newgrounds, and like the Flash collabs, like the Metal Gear Solid Flash collab Disc 1 and the Street Fighter Flash collab, and he does the finales on those, and they're very raunchy and dirty and well animated, I should say. And as if you're an adult watching this, I recommend you go on YouTube and look up Fairy Wish Prince, and that's it's a funny little video he did there, and I'm not going to describe what happens, but it's pretty funny. I recommend that video. But but Stamper is definitely a good personality, and he does voices, and it's just hilarious what he says in this game, and he's usually in the backdrop narrating as you go. Like you'll hear later in the video, he goes, "Oh, kitties," whenever I have a whole bunch of enemy cats ahead of me. Well, let me talk about the storyline of the game. There's not much to the storyline. I mean, it talks about you're a brave hero fighting to save your friends. But what happens is at the beginning of the game, when you get this game, it's free on Xbox. Go get it now. It's worth the free if you got gold. You are a shipwrecked on this island, and whose boat is from a boat is owned by Hattie Hattington. He is the character with the hat and the tears going down, and you're shipwrecked and captured, and you have to go through all these levels for entertainment of people, and then you earn gems and yarn to then the levels. And if you notice right here, I'm going into the gift shop, which allows me to access more customizable characters, and there's 4 little slots, one with circle heads, square heads, triangle heads, or cylinder heads. You unlock your characters that way, and if you see I jump up there, that's where you buy your items, like your weapons, and you'll notice I have the fireball here. I can, and every time you exit the gift shop, it gives you an option to customize your character, what shape of head you want, what customization on the head. And each shape has different customizations. There's even a special one customization which is based on events that happen, like if they have so many downloads, or if you've played a certain game, you get a certain skin. Like I've got the Castle Crasher skin, and if I had played Alien Hominid, I would have the Alien Hominid skin, which was a feature that was featured in Castle Crashers. If you played Alien Hominid, you got to play as an Alien Hominid in Castle Crashers. And whenever I talk about people who love making games and have a passion for the games they make, the Behemoth really shows that they have a passion for what they do, because simply put, if they didn't do it, they wouldn't have games that I appreciate like this so much. I've talked about game companies that I would love to see do like remakes of things. The Behemoth, I would never want to see remake a game at all, because it's not them. They have their own original ideas, and I appreciate that. And the games they have are simple and they're fun, and that's really all that needs to be said about the Behemoth, is because they present a passion for the games they make, because when it comes down to it, like, nobody's going to create a game like this without passion. And it took them a couple years to make this game too, which to me is it proves their labor of love and whatnot in this game. And it's really hard to talk about this game for 10 minutes, but I can. It's one of those games that it just oozes with style. The music's really good. There are secrets in the game. I don't show you any of the secret levels in this because they're hard to find. But whenever you do, you get a secret level which allows you to obtain 7 more gems and 1 more yarn ball. And there's only ever 1 yarn ball per level. That needs to be said. The yarn ball is essential for unlocking new items to use, and some of them are wacky. Like there's one where you, which to me was kind of a reference to Michigan J Frog, which is a frog with a hat and cane. But it doesn't look like Michigan J Frog, if you know who I'm talking about, which is he's one of the Looney Tunes. He might be relevant now with like the new adventures of the new Looney Tunes or whatever, but he is yeah, there's one like he's a frog. He prances on. He walks on the walls. He's kind of like a bombshell, like from Legend of Zelda, but he's kind of like a bombshell. He'll walk down walls, and when he gets to an enemy, he'll explode. And this game, you tend to have a lot of trial and error. And you'll see me die a lot in this part right here because I'm just trying to find my way and see if there's any extra stuff around here. And I mean, you got to do a bit of exploration in this game. It's the name of the game. And I could try and grab the wings here, and I just keep dying. And I just, as a game I'm showcasing for my YouTube channel, I recommend this game. It's free. I mean, it was a good game to buy. And you'll notice right here, there's a hat that comes around here. I have to find this hat somewhere in the level and pick it up and carry it to my destination, which is at the end of the level. So, like, you're gonna see, like, I find the hat up here underneath this thing, and I have to and I have to take it over to the exit here, and then I notice I have forgotten my yarn ball wherever it was. But you see I do a little fanciful dance with the hat, and then I zoom off, and because I get 10 bonus gems for that. And what a wonderful performance. And this is this game's really good. I as for a Games for Gold highlight showcase, I think that's what I'm going to change my series name to, is Games for Gold showcase, to show what is free. I mean, if you're watching my channel, you're probably an Xbox gamer. You gotta know, you gotta know what Games for Gold's going on, and sometimes you just gotta realize that the game, like, this program's really good. The Games for Gold is a program I'm glad they started, and the fact that they're doing games like Battleblock Theater, Gotham City Imposters, and such is like, I know I haven't posted my Gotham City Imposters video yet, but I do have some gameplay recorded for it that showcased of the game. I haven't uploaded it yet. It's just like I've been kind of lazy about it because, you know, like I was just like, well. And then, I mean, just look at this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a bit of a challenge too. I mean, you got to be very precise in how you do it. It's probably a game that speedrunners would love. It's definitely a game meant for speedrunning. Like that, they get that speedrunning itch, because, and to some extent, I think the levels are partially randomized after a certain point. Because I know, like, the boss levels, they're not always the same between accounts. Like, I was playing on my girlfriend's account when it was coming, she's like, here, play this for me. I'm like, okay. And I got to the boss level of the first world, and they were different. So, there's a chance that it's different. So, you know.
We're on the right track now.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to say, if you like this video, please enjoy it. I will be putting up some more Games for Gold games as they come out. And this has been a chicken sandwich, and I'm glad you guys have joined me, and have a good day.